basically after World War One, Germany, which was called Weimar Republic, or that was the name of the kind of the political power in Germany at the time, they lost the war, and so they had this huge amount of debt because of war reparations. They had to pay the rest of the world basically, hey, sorry we caused this war, and so we're going to pay everybody money. And they had all sorts of war financing, and they had all sorts of just massive amounts of debt. I think it was something to the effect of 60 billion German marks. They were called Reich marks. And so 60 billion marks at that time was about the equivalent of $30 trillion, which is very similar to what the US has in debt today. So basically 60 billion marks in 1919 was this insurmountable amount of debt. There was no way they were going to be able to pay that off through taxation and kind of normal processes. So they started printing money at a really high rate. And in only 4 years, most people don't understand how significant this hyperinflation was. In only 4 years, it went from being their smallest currency note was 1 mark to 4 years later, their smallest bill was a 1 trillion mark note. And so they actually hyperinflated their currency so badly that their national debt, that unpayable 60 billion marks, actually became equivalent to only 60 cents. And so that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that if you have debt, especially government debt, they have fixed rate debt. So their debt doesn't go up in price if inflation goes up. Their debt actually becomes cheaper if inflation goes up. So countries that take on tremendous amounts of debt are actually highly incentivized to inflate their currency.